this time we're doing a super speedy, tiny, colorful house. I wanted to challenge myself and do a speedy speed build. I wanted to be able to do this in about an hour, and I did. I was able to do it. However, it's not like the best work I've ever done, but I wanted to practice making decisions and just going with it and trusting that, you know, things work. So I wanted to make it really colorful. Like, I love colors so much. And you'll see that we go with a yellow outside and a green roof. It just looks so pretty. I've cut out a lot of boring bits. So me playing around with colors and, you know, one of the rooms didn't work properly and I was like, I'm changing the colors. I cut out those bits because they're pretty boring to watch me struggle. Like, watching me struggle with carpets and rugs, that's kind of funny. Watching me struggle with colors of a kitchen, it's quite frustrating. Especially because I didn't understand how to use the color feature until like 1/3 of the way into this build. And I was like, oh, that's a thing, that's crazy. So here I was like, oh, what if I made the master bedroom blue and the kitchen dining yellow and the small bathroom pink? I really love the color blue. I think it's so soothing and I wanted to go for kind of a nautical theme, and I am such a fan of feature walls. I'm like, yeah, let's do a feature wall. Oh, that's green. I decided to go for blue instead. I think I'd really like to do a series of doing a rainbow house. I think that would be so fun. I really do like the color function, filters. On The Sims 4, it gives you a lot of range. I liked that hedge arch until it started to cut into one of the rooms. I was like, no, can't happen! I like the side table, not that one. It's this one that's like 2 triangles. This one, I like this one. I was like, wait, I can resize things. That's crazy. I was like, you know what goes with blue? White. White goes with blue. So I guess I went for a white and blue theme, and I struggle with windows here. I'm like, oh gosh, where the painting's gonna go? How much light is there? Because there would be windows on both sides of this room. As usual, plants. Gotta put some plants. Plants everywhere. If there's a surface, put some plants there. I really liked how this room came together. I did my best to try and fit everything in quite nicely without being overcrowded. And I think I did a pretty good job. Putting some paintings. Paintings really liven up a room. If you think a room's a bit dull, definitely add a few paintings. In screenshots as well, they just look really pretty. I struggled with a small boat, and I'm gonna cut to when I just put a bigger boat. I was like, cool, one big boat. I'm trying to make decisions here. Let's go. Having windows on both sides didn't really seem feasible to me because that's a huge window on the side closest to us. So I was like, I'll just leave it. And so I'm gonna cut here to where I decided to make this kitchen green. It was going to be yellow, and then I was like, it's really hard to find yellow items in the kitchen. There are no yellow benches besides like the natural wood and this really yucky yellow shade. So green. I love the color green. Very soothing shade. Love it. Feature walls. Let's put one in. Where was I going to put it? No idea. And then I eventually put it on the wall to our current left near the bathroom. And wallpaper is such a hard choice. I wanted to see if I could put a small dining area as well. Wasn't sure if I wanted it to be like in the kitchen or if I wanted it to be in the corner here. And so I played around with it. Glass tables I think are really complementary to absolutely any room in any color scheme because they're, well, colorless. And they look really classy as well. I don't know, something about a glass table just looks so good. So yeah, I was trying to like, maybe do I put it in the kitchen or what do I do with this? I really struggled with the bathroom because I wanted to make sure it had a toilet, a shower, and a sink. And you'll see here, I try and get my sim to use these things, and I had to delete the fence so she could actually get in. but I tried to get her to use the sink in the toilet and she just couldn't do it. So I was like, well, you know, I actually want to make this somewhat realistic. So in the end, I had to extend the bathroom a little bit. I really thought I'd be able to play around with things and make it a little bit more challenging for myself, but yeah, no, it just didn't work out in the end. So I had to put it like that. I was like, ooh, funky. I kind of regret putting that diagonal wall in there, and you'll see, because it just looks very messy in the end of it, but bathrooms are not my strong point. It's something I have to get better at, and I mean, that just practice, right? You only get better at things if you practice them. So now I know a way on how I don't like to do a bathroom. I mean, in my previous plant video, the master bedroom in that one, so pretty. Loved it. So, you know, practice makes perfect in things. Otherwise, I love the pink. I think it was fantastic. Changed the windows because they looked kind of weird with those cross hatches on them. I ended up going with this light blue rug carpet. I thought it was great. Decided to go for white wood on the floor of the kitchen. I think putting green there would have just been a bit too intense. We want to make sure things still look somewhat pleasing, even though they're kind of monochromatic. I ended up going with the dining in the kitchen here on the side, and I think it looks really nice, especially in the screenshots. Carpets. Oh my goodness, I just struggle with these bloody things. Hey! Just couldn't quite find where I was going. I was like, oh, that one's nice. So this arrangement, this like T-shape, that's something my mother would totally do with her carpets. I was like, I don't actually like how it looks in my kitchen. I just wanted something nice to put there. I can't remember what I ended up going with. I think that's it. That's what I ended up going with. And I was like, oh, whatever. The flooring's really pretty. For a while I fiddled with wall clutter in the bathroom, but it's really tough. It is a very enclosed space. I love that mirror, it's just so pretty. There's another honeycomb one. Yeah, that's so gorgeous. Custom content. Lights over the kitchen, over the sink would be really good for doing your makeup. I was just trying to find which clutter to put on the walls, and I eventually decided to go with a painting. I was like, well, you know, people put paintings in their bathrooms, right? Yeah, sure, normal humans do that. And I was like, I am a normal human, and I put paintings in the bathroom. And got rid of those towel racks, because I think they just look terrible. I think we're just cluttering up everything now. I do love kitchen clutter, it's so much fun. I recently learned about how you can use the show hidden objects, and it just opens up the game so much more. Gotta have your wine bottles. And I added that little corner cupboard thing, and I really like it. I don't know, it seems kind of weird and out of place there, but at the same time I'm like, that's something I would totally have in my house, because then I can put all my knickknacks in there. And typical tequila style, if there is a surface, especially one up high, I will put a plant on it. I wish I could have this many plants in my actual apartment. I don't really have a green thumb. I'm so scared I'd spend money and buy all these plants and then next week they just die. I wanted to put cupcakes here, and then I put the cupcakes and the cupcakes disappeared. I was like, well, that's very disappointing. I thought that was nice until I realized it was a neon sign. I was like, neon signs inside are perhaps not a good thing to have. That would just throw off your circadian rhythm, it really would. I wanted to put some paintings up here, just something to frame the room. And I remember my mother has actually put paintings in this sort of arrangement in our house when I used to live with her. I think I moved the feature wall to a different area because I think it looked really cluttered and you kind of lost the mirror there. But here's some screenshots. Enjoy! That's it for this video. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!